Aloha, friends. This is your boy, Captain Pat, checking in live for the first time, well, second time, ever, on YouTube. I'm trying this out. I'm going on a friendship journey journal, which this blog, vlog, diary, whatever you want to call it. And it's gonna be 6 weeks of friendship. And when I say friendship, I mean the journey of befriending oneself. And this is the journey journal I created. It's for children ages 1 to 111. 1. Because I've been saying 2 to 102 because I like that sound. But one of my students called me out and was like, well, why not 1 to 111? What happens after, the 102? You can't work with them. So I was like, I guess I gotta change it. So I've been playing with that. Anyways, the journey journal, I'm going to read to you its purpose, like what it says, just to check you in. Welcome aboard the FriendSHYP. The journey journal was created with the intention of guiding each child, ages 1 to 111, through a personal journey to deepen your friendship and your friendship with yourself. And by practicing different mindfulness practices. The journey journal will touch on the topics of what it means to be a true F.R.I.E.N.D, a true friend, using the practice of making friendship on purpose with a purpose to spread joy within yourself, ourselves, one's self, so that way we can share that same joy that we cultivated inside of ourselves. We can share that same joy by loving the people around us, by loving the world around us. So F stands for fostering self-love and awareness. R is respecting myself and others is a responsibility. Because it's litty to take responsibility for being respectful to yourself and others. It's lit. Apparently lit's a cool thing to say. So some people will relate with that. Some people will not. I stands for I can identify my triggers and my gremlins and find chill. I can find the chill zone. E stands for embrace your creativity and empower others ecstatically. N is never give up, just sail away. Because you don't have to give up. You can sail away, but you can sail back. But you can never give up because people can change, people evolve, people grow. But sometimes you gotta love from a distance, so you gotta sail away. D stands for deploy and celebrate the friendship mission. Go out and share with the world. So essentially the first week is foster self-love and awareness, self-awareness. So there's like a little list of like vocabulary in here too. I have the definitions in the new edition. So day 1, the first week of the one that I've created is for a school that I was working at. And so it was created for the first week that I was there for them to watch along. So today would be day 6 for them, but for me it's day 1. The theme is foster self-love and self-awareness. And one of the best and fastest simplest ways for me for practicing self-love and self-awareness at the same time is by mindful breathing. And there's a ton of ways to mindfully breathe. The one that I have been really doing a lot of lately is the 4 square breath, where you inhale for a 4 count. I actually just did a post, so you can see that in my other post. It's funny to be able to say that. A 4 square breath, so it means a 4 count of an inhale. So it's inhale for, hold it, and then exhale, and then hold it empty, and then inhale. I like to do 3. I like to do them in sets of 3 because it's mind, body, spirit, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. There's a lot of good things come in 3s. Triangles, a really solid, strong figure shape. So 3s are cool. Another exercise is just recognizing 3 things in your environment to bring you into the present moment. So I'm going to say, because I'm parked in my car, I see railroad tracks, I see potholes, and I see street signs. And that's a real quick, simple way to bring yourself into the present, is just recognize things that are real around you. Talking about obvious things is really helpful for grounding. Anxiety, stress, whatever. There's a thing, there's a thing, there's a thing. I'm a human, I'm Captain Pat. And then you can go in to give yourself affirmations. I recognize this thing, boom, boom, boom. I am Captain Pat. I am powerful. I am kind. I am truthful. I am love. I am a really good friend. I'm my own best friend. Yes, I am. So, talked about the theme, fostering self-love and awareness, gave a couple strategies. Then, 4 square breath, already did that. My energy level right now, because I'm kind of nervous, and because it's kind of weird to do this and share this, my energy level is probably like a 4 on a scale of 1 to 5. It's at a 4. So 3 is the chill zone, 4 is like energy's building up a little bit. You know, I'm glad I did my 4 square breath because it's keeping me grounded. And infinitely grateful. Then it goes into infinite gratitude. So I'm infinitely grateful for breath. I'm infinitely grateful for this flower in my hair. I'm infinitely grateful for my hair. I'm infinitely grateful for my coat from my dad. And number 5 is I'm infinitely grateful for you being you. So this gratitude, this is also in here. So I'm like following along, practicing. I'm also gonna write it. But in the meantime, recording is what it is. And the first statement of affirmation is, I am really good at, and then you fill in the blank with all the things you're possibly good at. So you can do this on your own. Write it down is good too. I am really good at identifying my gremlins. I am really good at making friends with new people. I am really good at tribal markers. I am really good at Finding the chill zone and becoming the witness of things going on in my life. Finding the chill zone, finding the witness, finding the superhero. 'Cause we all have a superhero. And then I do, right now, I feel like, and I'd like to do weather check-ins, so like using weather as a term to describe the weather is how I'm feeling. And right now, I guess I'm feeling the same way the weather is. I'm feeling like bright and shiny because I'm, you know, feeling bright and shiny. And then, but it's really cold. It's cold as can be. It was 3 degrees on the way to school this morning. 3 on the way. Woke up, it was 7, and then it turned to 3. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Anyways, so I'm really bright and shiny, but like deep on the inside, I've got a lot of gremlins that have been coming up, a lot of like cold, like don't want to talk about it things. If I don't pay attention to it, then it won't be a problem, but in reality I need to express it. I need to let it out. And it's not, what I've learned is it's not about just letting it out to like anyone that'll listen, but it's about knowing the right people to let it out to. Which is why there'll be some things I may share on YouTube, and there's some things that I won't, because it's not the form and the place for me to share. Or I gotta go think about it, talk about it with a friend, and then I can share it. But yeah, not everything belongs everywhere. Actually, not everything fits in everywhere. Everything belongs where it is, because wherever it is, it's supposed to be there. But it might not fit in. And so if you recognize it doesn't fit in, then you can be like, ooh, I think it'll fit in better here. So then pick up this piece of trash and put it over here, because it belongs there, but it doesn't fit in. So I guess maybe it doesn't belong. I can find a place where it'll fit in better, like a trash can. Anywho, so yeah, right now I'm feeling like the weather. It's bright and shiny, but cold. Still gotta bundle up, gotta stay inside. Yeah. And then the DABS challenge, because there's always a DABS challenge. DABS stands for Daily Act of Befriending Somebody. And this is how we dab, like this. I'm debating whether I'm gonna do it like this, because this is mind, body, breath, and then the circle reminds us that we're one, or if I should do this because it's the original peace sign, and we hold up the peace sign because it stands for unity, and the circle stands for infinity. And unity, when we are united, we will live forever. So then we dab it out like that. So then it cuts to be like a salute. Ooh, okay, it could be like a salute. And we always bring it to the forehead because they're tapping into the third eye, the pineal gland, which is the eye of empathy, the eye of the heart. So the dab challenge is 1 minute, 4 square breathing a day. That's it. I really, really highly recommend, at best, should be 15 minutes. It could be broken up throughout the day, but 5 minutes a day, 1 to 5 minutes a good day is a good place to start. And really, my best recommendation is just start with 1 breath a day. Just have 1 breath a day where you just really feel that air coming in. And just really feel all the air going out. Even if it's just 1, just find it. When it's crazy, when it's good, when you're happy, when it's sad, whatever. And 1 minute of mindful breathing, and because there's always two. Oh, because there's 2, 1 and 2 to put them together. Yes, that's gonna be our do dabs right there. Boom, 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 dabs. And then you can't do that silly joke of this thing, and it can't be like bloods either. We do like this because this is peace, yes. Okay, so 11 or more compliments in the mirror every day. And as I say mirror, I'm looking into, like, trying to look in the mirror, but I'm realizing I need to look over here. So it's kind of weird not to look at yourself, to look at yourself, to look at you. Anyways, that's one of the weird things about recording yourself. 11 more compliments in the mirror, okay? So I'm gonna start off with the same basic 5, the same 5, because then it's easy, because sometimes it's hard. So I'm gonna start with, I am powerful, I am kind, I am truthful, I am love, I am a really good friend. And then now you can be creative. Or you can say the same 5 again, but I want to think of something else. But I want to remind myself that I'm powerful. I am a thoughtful person. I am on a really good mission. 10, I am strong. I'm a strong person. And number 11, I am environmentally conscious. I care about the environment and I act like it. Those are my 11 compliments. And one of the best things about you watching this is that whenever I do compliments to myself, is I actually get to compliment you too, because we're all a reflection. And I'm awesome because you're awesome. And I'm Captain Pat because you're a captain. So thanks for loving yourself. Thanks for being you. That's day 1. That was on Monday when I recorded and I didn't post it. So now I'm just gonna keep going. Today, I'm infinitely grateful for all the same things, 4 square breathing. I'm not gonna double up. I have been practicing it though. I'm just gonna share. I'm a really good friend to myself because, this is day 2. I'm a really good friend to myself because I am doing something that I've been telling everyone else to do. Which is, I've been telling people to do this journal and I've been sending it to people. And I'm a really good friend to myself because I'm finally doing it for myself. This journal, me doing this, me creating this, and actually me participating in it myself. And then right now I feel like the same thing, but I feel a little bit warmer. And then 11 compliments. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm just gonna skip to day 3 for Captain Pat, which is, again, fostering self-love and awareness, energy check-in, infinitely grateful for. I'm excited by laughing. Because sometimes things happen and I have no choice but to laugh and dance. I laugh and dance in circles. I guess I got that from my mom, because my mom used to do this thing called the happy dance, where we hug and we like jump around in a circle. Happy dance, happy. And it would always make us laugh. Oh yeah, so the happy dance. Happy dancing, laughing, and dancing. And then, I forgot I wrote this. It says, what kind of animal do you feel like when you're happy and why? What kind of animal do I... So I guess if I'm laughing and dancing when I'm excited, I'm probably happy too. So when I'm happy, what kind of animal am I? The first thing that came to my mind is a pig and shit. A pig and poop. Because that's just like a saying, and I just feel like when I'm happy, it's like I can be a pig rolling around in poop. Like, but if I was a human in poop, I'd be like, oh man, what the heck? This is terrible. This is gross. But like a pig, you know, it's just like, oh, I'm just rolling around in the mud. Like, I don't care. I'm happy to have some mud. I'm glad it's not dry as can be. You know, it's like being able to have all the stinky stuff going on in your life and still be like, oh yeah, this is whatever. This is part of the game. It's just playing a video game. Like, oh, this is really stinky. That's what I call friendship fertilizer. It's the things in your life that, you know, you're in it and it smells really, really bad. Like, you look everywhere and everything around you stinks. It sucks. It's just poopy. Okay? Really poopy. But you know that it's like, it's all good. It's all good. Because I can breathe. And even though everywhere I smell and everywhere I breathe, it stinks, and nobody cares that it stinks, I can still breathe. And as long as I can breathe, then I'm good. I'm better than good. Because I'm alive. And being alive is better than not being alive. Period. Anyways, yeah, that's day 3. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Moving on to day 4. Day 4. Woo! Tell a story about overcoming a challenge. Overcoming a challenge. As you can see, like, my anxiety, my stress, like, oh, challenges, like, which challenge am I gonna share? Which challenge gets to be shared? Which one is the best fit for this bit of sharing? And I'm trying to determine, is it my gremlins that are keeping me from sharing it? Or is it just me trying to find a nice fit as my gremlins start talking about my challenges? Maybe you haven't even overcome that challenge. You think you've overcome it, but you haven't overcome it yet. That's the gremlins. I would say my greatest challenge that I've overcome recently is speaking my truth. And a step even further as a challenge is me acknowledging that I may have a different truth than other people around me. Because oftentimes I used to, an old pattern of mine used to be not asking myself what my truth is and just going along with whatever the truth of anybody else is. And then I just get into it as like, oh man, I didn't want to do that. I should have said something. But I already said I wanted to do something, so now I'm like stuck. But I didn't know I didn't want to do it. Because I didn't take a second and think, what do you want to do? And sometimes that got me into trouble. Ended up stealing a candy bar when I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. Because, some of you know the story already, because this kid told me to go steal it. And I was like, oh, you stole it? And I thought he was cool. So I stole a candy bar and I got caught. And I was at a family camp and my parents got paged over the intercom. You can feel me like fidgeting right now because I'm nervous talking about this story. Because I was afraid I was gonna get whooped. So I hear my name announced, I embarrassed my parents. But then come to find out, my mom was never embarrassed. She's like, not embarrassed, this is you. I'm not the one that made that choice. You're the one that made that choice. And they also found out she was never surprised. She said she was never surprised. I'm like, what? It's like, no, you're kids. Kids do stupid things. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, kids do stupid things. But the most important thing is we gotta learn from them. And I learned from a lot of my brother's mistakes. Thanks, Chris. And I learned a lot because my parents gave me consequences. And that was something that a real friend did. My parents were the best friends I could have had. They were really, I really didn't like them at time friends, but they were being parents, and parents sometimes have to have different ways of showing their children love and friendship. Sometimes it's a tough, firm way of saying that. So yeah, overcoming a challenge, speaking my truth, and sharing it with myself, acknowledging, asking myself, what is my truth? And then from there, saying, oh, yeah, I gotta share this. And then finding ways to share it so that way people can hear it in a friendly way. It's called nonviolent communication. I'll talk more about that another time. But you can look it up, NVC. Oh, this week's highs. Oh, shoot, did I go too far? I think I went too far. Oh, shoot, no, I went too far. Oh, yes, that was Monday. Oh, whoops. I had it out of order. Okay, well, I'll do tomorrow's tomorrow. I do Mondays tomorrow. Anyways, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you tomorrow. That's Captain Pat. Don't forget your dabs challenge is 1 minute of 4 square breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you get it. You get the idea. 1 minute. 1 to 5 minutes. If you feel in advance, go 1 to 5. Or just 1 breath even. And then 11 more compliments in the mirror. We already did that. I'm not going to do it again, but I'm going to give you a couple of compliments. Remember, I am powerful. Say it to yourself. I am powerful. Say it with me. I am powerful. Yes. And now, I am kind. I am truthful. I am love. Yes, yes, yes. And the last one, I am a really good friend. Yes, I am. I'm my own best friend. Captain Pat is out. That was 27 minutes, going on 28. If you watched the whole thing, thank you so much. I got merch too. Hit me up about merch. Ask me about merch. I'm making merch. I got merch. One love. Spread joy. Make friendship. Captain Pat, dabbing out. Boom. That's it. That's the dab right there. Because I'm saluting you. Because you are so good at being you. Thanks for being you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being